good morning everyone. Welcome to our YouTube channel zeilmanedunetwork. Okay, so as we promised before, we will go through the same exact video from the previous one, but for this one is I just using English as my medium of communication, because I want to reach all the student in Malaysia regardless of ages, regardless of races. Okay, so I understood that many of my students not quite understand bahasa Melayu. Alright, I understand. Okay, but I want to share with you guys, even though your bahasa Melayu are in process to improving, getting better and better, but you still manage, you can still get my information, my message, my knowledge that I shared with you, so you will not be isolated or maybe left out lah from this video and this channel. Alright, okay, so that's the purpose today for our video. Alright, so today we'll talk about about the 7 types of sejarah. So okay, today we will start again. We will do again the 7 types of sejarah exercise book that I already done before, but before this in bahasa Melayu. So today we do in the English. Alright, hopefully this video might help you a bit, give some information to you guys how to choose your exercise book for your sejarah. This one only for sejarah. Actually, it's still same with other subject, but for this video only for sejarah. Okay. Actually, we have 7 types. Many of students didn't realize about we have so many type of sejarah exercise book. Not all the same. Okay, so this is my opinion from my perspective, from my observation. Alright, and this is book. I will show you guys the 7 types of the book, and which the best time. You know, which when you want to use it at the right time. What is the exact time to use this book, and what are the purpose of the book? Okay, alright. Okay, so as for the first book is, we call it as the first question. The first type is the topical in bahasa Melayu is topical lah. Alright, same. Okay, so topical is simple, which means like I think almost every exercise book are a topical exercise book. Okay, for sejarah lah, but for bahasa Melayu some of them are topical, some of them not topical lah. Alright. Okay, so for the sejarah, I think almost all exercise book are available in the bookstore, Popular, MPH, any online bookstore are in topical, which means like they put in really specific topic based on your sejarah textbook. Okay, your textbook for your sejarah lah. Alright, and it is topical. Okay, so this is divided into few topic. Okay, like for form 1, form 2, form 3, form 4, form 5. Okay, so every form have few chapter. For the form 1 we have 8 chapter, 8 bab. Okay, and for the chapter 2 we have 10, chapter 3 we have 8. Form 2 we have 10, form 3 we have 8, form 4 and form 5 we have 10. Both of them have 10. So like all of them are divided into certain topic. Okay, so what is the time that you can use this book? And this is you could do after you finish your 1 chapter, you finish study 1 chapter. Alright, so you can use this one to test your knowledge, to test your information, to test your memorization. Okay, right. And this is topical, this topic, but it's not based on format exam. Okay, so this is just topical, like which means like sometimes they make like mind map, you need to fill in the blank, not really like exam. They just like randomly ask you. It could be like one sentence they got fill in the blank, then you need to fill in the blank, maybe like, so the pattern of the question is not like exam, just they put it on topical only. Alright, okay, so now we go to the number 2. Okay, number 2 is notes and topical. Okay, notes and topical also, yes, they are divided into notes, divided into chapter by chapter, the bab by bab. Okay, and also but in the front of the book you have the notes they give first before they ask question. Alright, but this is not a reference book, this is still an exercise book, but at the beginning of the chapter, every chapter they put some like short notes for you guys to you have some recall before you done the exercise. Okay, so which time can use this one, which mean like before, like this is the suitable time is when you about to go to your exam. Maybe if 1 week or 2 weeks before exam, we done finish all the chapter we done discuss. You already memorize your friend, yourself. Alright, so now you want to test yourself a bit, so you can use your notes, in the front notes. Or you can see first, you recall back, and then you do your latihan, your exercise after that. Right? Okay. Alright. So that's the second type. Okay. The third type is, yes, the third type is the exam format. Okay. The exam format is like, they are not divided into by chapter. They are not divided by topical. They just put in all in like format exam, which mean like they put like example for the sejarah SPM, we have the three paper, I mean. So the paper, so they will be divided like paper 1, paper 2, paper 3, one set. Then they put another set. They got many set of exam paper. Exactly look like how the exam will be. So sama lah. So like really is it exactly same. Okay. Alright. So this is exam format. Alright. And also they have also like they have bahagian A, bahagian B, and bahagian C. If the for the PT3, alright, got the objective. The amount of question also are exactly same like the exam. Alright. So when you want to do this one, okay, this one is actually you can do just before exam also can. Also maybe you can use anytime, anywhere. Anytime you can use, alright. But usually I recommended my student to do after every, I mean, like, for example, like maybe like you want to, for this question you need to finish all the chapter first. Which means if you only done 3 chapter, you cannot do this one because the question is consists of all chapter. They are not divided into by topical. Okay, so like you need to finish all the study. And you use this one to just not test yourself. And also, this is important if you want to play with time. You want to manage your time. You want to adjust your time so that you will not exceed the limit. Okay? Alright. In exam, please remember, time is important. Alright? Don't over limit. Alright? Later you have no time to check. Okay? Alright? Okay. So that's the third type. The third type of sejarah exercise book. Okay. The fourth type is the topical but exam format. So that just now is not in topical, but now in topical, which mean like they put like exactly the format is the exam format. No mind map, no fill in the blank, no. Alright, they got some objective, they got some subjective, got some essay. So exactly like exam format where they put it, but they put in certain we divide it into by topic. So this is better lah. Alright, this is better. Like for example, like after you finish your, I mean like for your chapter 2 example, okay, you can use this one. You can have the exam like look like exam punya format, question, and also a divided by topical. And also which means if you not study at chapter 4, it's okay. You can go for the second. You go for the specific chapter that you already revised lah. Alright, okay. So this is the first type. I think this is the most recommended lah for me. Alright, because it's exam format and it's topical. It's easy for you, so you can use anytime. The difference between this one is you need to finish all the chapter. Because all the question will come from all chapter. For this one, no. You can focus on any topic that you want. Maybe the topic is you weak, you can focus on that one. Alright. Okay, next one is the topical and plus subtopic. Okay, this is also good. Alright. Especially for the SPM level. Alright, because the SPM level for every chapter, and every chapter have a long subtopic. Really long. Alright. So maybe like, a subtopic is like this. Okay, like example like a bab 2, and inside the bab 2 we have 2.1, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3. That one is subtopic. Okay, so this question or this exercise book, they put like in chapter, in topic, and they put another in certain subtopic. So for example, okay, for example like one day you want to study sejarah, alright, but you don't want to read all the chapter. It's really long, alright, maybe take 1 hour, 2 hour, right, to memorize as well. So you want to focus on subtopic only. So you go that one, okay, you open your textbook, you read your one subtopic only. For example, maybe chapter 6, form 4 example, bab 6. You only want to learn 6.1 and 6.2, 6.1 and 6.2 only. So you go that one, you study, then after you just you work exercise for that specific subtopic only. Alright, so this question is really good because it's more flexible flexible for you guys. Alright, you need to finish all chapter, just half the chapter also you finish. You also can make this exercise specific for your study. Alright, so this is good question if for the student who are really manage their time. Alright, like teacher want to do some 30 minutes only for sejarah. Yeah, you go to one subtopic, then you another 15 minutes you learn, another 15 minutes you make exercise based on the subtopic. Alright, okay. This book is they sell in the popular bookstore I've seen before. I also have one. Alright, maybe I think I share to you. Alright, okay. So that's the fifth type of Sejarah Exercise Book. Okay, the next one is the topical format, and topical exam format and plus subtopic. Okay, this now is just like this one, same. Alright, no, this one is just topical, but this one is based on exam format. This one is not exam format. Alright, and this they are put in subtopic, but they can put like randomly, not exactly objective. Maybe it could be fill in the blank, could be anything. Alright, but I think the difference is like just the format only. But the idea is still same. You can go to specific subtopic. The difference is this one is based on exam format. The number 5 don't. Then they are not following. They just like randomly just ask you anything. Alright. Okay. So this is the sixth one. The fifth, the number 5 and number 6 is, I think both are better, but number 6 is better because it's based on exam. Because at the end of the day is we are going to our exam. So it's better for us if you have the exposure how the exam will be look like lah. Alright, okay. And the last one is this compilation of exam format. Alright, there's a compilation which mean like, okay, for example, I'll give example for the level for the PG3 level, alright, and you have the 20 question for the objective, right? 20 question. But for this book, not only 20, maybe they give you 100 all objective question. Not topical, exam format, but they compile all into like bahagian A. For the bahagian A, usually 20 question, but they give you maybe 60 question or 80 question to test you more. But the question look like exam, but the amount of the question is usually more than the exam format. Alright, so this is just like they compile bahagian A for 1 and bahagian B for 1 and bahagian C for 1. Like bahagian C like give 1, but usually maybe 5-6 question, but for that one maybe they give you 20 question. Alright. So but the question look like exam, but the difference only the amount of the question. But for this book, I think it's hard to find in the market for the sejarah, but exists. I found it before. But for the other subject, yes, I got so many bahasa Melayu, so I have bahasa Melayu like they put like example like all the question is about karangan only. Like that. All the question is all about like for the objective only. Not only 20, they give you like 100 question, all about the objective. Same like exam, but the amount only bigger lah. Usually bigger than the normal exam lah. And also it's not topical, so it's not based on topic. It's just this also you need to read all, you need to study all the chapter first, then you can do this one. If not, it's hard lah. So usually this book, you use it at the end of the year lah. Same like the exam format. This one and also which mean this one usually you use at the end of the year, which means that you already discuss with your teacher for the all chapter. Alright, and alright. Okay, this one. Okay, so that's it. Right. So that's all the seven type of sejarah exercise book. Alright. Okay, so hopefully this video helpful for you. Alright, it gives some information, some extra knowledge for you before you want to purchase an exercise book. Okay, if you ask me which company good, which publisher is better, I say that every company is good in producing exercise book as long as you need to check first lah before you buy. Alright. But so far I don't see any company that make some wrong book. Okay, for my opinion lah, all of them are good. Alright, and also maybe lah sometimes lah if you read, sometimes you make a book, sometimes you find the spelling error, all that. That's normal lah, because they are the one who make the exercise book also human, right? Sometimes they make mistakes. Okay, but if you go to some big company like Sasbadi or maybe Pelangi or maybe Fajar, I think the spelling error will not be there lah. So because there are so many editor there, right? And okay, so that's all for today. Okay, thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Okay, and before that, alright, so yes, you can follow our channel, our other platform for the Zeilman Edu Network. Our Facebook is a Zeilman Edu Network. Our YouTube channel is Zeilman Edu Network. This YouTube, and our Instagram is Zeilman_Edu_Edu_Network_net. Then our Twitter is ZeilmanEdunet. Alright, you can guys follow because I share a lot of information there. I share a lot of knowledge, share a lot of opinion about study, about learning, about techniques of study. Alright, and I try my best to make a second version, which means usually I will make first version in Bahasa Melayu, and I try my best to make second version in English. Alright, but because of lack of time, I'm quite busy because with my home tuition, with my my other students. So sometimes it's a bit hard for me to make some video, especially in English lah, because I need to be well prepared before I make a English video. Alright. Okay, so thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe our channel. Alright, and see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.
Fly away with me. Come and fly away with me.